All right, today I'm going to be talking about 3 very effective exercises for developing your double stroke roll. And I'm actually making this video for one of my students that lives out in California, for Vicky. So Vicky, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to share this with some other students because I thought they might benefit from this lesson as well. So what we were talking about is she has developed her double stroke roll to a certain extent. And so she was wondering, she's wanting to know, how do I develop it further? And so today I'm going to show you 3 simple exercises that will help you with that. The first thing is, the most common way that a double stroke roll is used is it's used in 16th notes. Basically, you're going to take each 16th note in a grid and turn it into a 32nd note. So let me just demonstrate here. If I'm playing 16th notes, right, left, right, 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, E, and a, 4, E, and a. You should be able to play a double stroke anywhere you want within that grid. So the exercise I gave her today, or yesterday I guess, was 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, E, and a, 4, E, and a, 1, E, and a. So you're doing a double stroke roll on beats 2 and 4. And again, those 16th notes become 32nd notes. Each 16th note becomes 2 32nd notes. And those are double strokes. So that's the first exercise, Vicky. That's the one we talked about. And the second one I'm going to give you is similar. We're just going to do 2 sets. Counts 1 and 2, we're going to do 16th notes. And then counts 3 and 4, we're going to do double stroke rolls. And by the way, it's very beneficial if you can count this out loud. You can also put your metronome on every single 16th note in the beginning, and then eventually every 8th note, and then on the quarter note. So for instance, okay, so if those are 16th notes, let's see if this will work here. 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, and a, 4, E, and a, 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, E, and a, 4, E, and a, 1. So that's exercise 2. Exercise 3, we're going to do 1 measure of each. So 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, E, and a, 4, E, and a, 1, E, and a, 2, E, and a, 3, E, and a, 4, E, and a, 1. You also want to practice that at all different dynamic levels. You can start at kind of a medium dynamic level. It's probably better to start with your sticks high, because you can really bounce the stick. But eventually you'll practice that quieter, 3, 4. Now, the importance of this type of exercise, you're using, this comes, I guess, directly from marching. All the rudiments come originally from the military. And I was explaining to Vicky yesterday, theoretically, the U.S. military, the Army anyway, that's the branch I was in, we marched at a quarter note equals 120. So in order for me to graduate from the School of Music in Virginia Beach, I had to be able to play all my rudiments at a quarter note equals 120, which for some rudiments, that's actually very fast. And I will say too, most of the time the military doesn't march at quite 120 beats per minute. It's usually just a little slower, maybe more like 112. 120 is pretty fast. I'll just show you. Okay, so this is, if these are quarter notes, 1 E end to 2 E end to 3 E end to 4 E end to 1 E end to 2 E end to 3 E end to 4 E end to. There's 16ths. Here's exercise 1. Exercise 2. Oh, hold on. Okay, exercise 3. 1, 2. go. 3 very effective exercises. There's all kinds of drumline exercises out there. If you look at the way the music is written, primarily that's the way double strokes are used in marching band. It also has lots of applications to the drum set. If you're playing funk beats and you're playing two-handed 16ths on the hi-hat, where you're doing certain solo ideas, certain fill ideas, that's a good place to start. 30-second notes within a 16th note grid. So that's Vicky's next step. If you're another student and you're just starting out learning to play double stroke rolls, you know, you might have to go back a couple steps. I have some other videos on double stroke rolls as well, so I'd watch those in addition to this one. Maybe go back and work on those first. But I think that's going to do it for today. Hopefully that was clear, and hope that helps you out, Vicky. We'll talk to you next week.